All right, easy as pie. What's up, people? How's everybody doing? All right, so real quick, um, I need you all to understand again why we are here. We are here to worship your likeness. We're here to worship me, your YouTube God. I'm just kidding. You're not here to worship me. Some of you obviously are because they got shrines built to me and they keep lighting candles on me because they're mad at my success. So, I mean, I take that back. Hold on. So, what you're here to do, if you're watching me, is donate for the content, right? If you like the content, I create the best content on the internet. I don't demand anything, but at some point, after asking long enough, you start feeling like, I mean, you kind of have to. You really do. I mean, you kind of have to demand normalcy from people who don't want to be normal. Now, first of all, I want to give a real generous, not generous, genuine thank you to my one sponsor I have right now because they're my only sponsor and they know who they are. I'm not going to say their name. They told me they didn't want me to. But I just want to tell you thank you from the bottom of my heart because I mean it. Um, and that's all. I mean, you're supporting the fact you were there for me when nobody else was means a lot. So I just want to say that, and I hope that you hear that. Other than that, um, Christina, I love you more than anything. Praying for you, hoping that you're okay. Please message me anytime you can. Let me know what's going on. Um, like I said, my situation is in God's hands at this point because it's really out of my control. I mean, I've just been hanging on, to life this entire time. That's the best I can do. The location of what happened to me is right where I breathe, so it blocks my air. So there's, I can only do the best I can. Trying to figure it out. I may be onto something. I don't know. Hopefully, I've discovered, what can help me. Hopefully that can help me, and there is something that can help me. Now, to extend and go further, like I said, there will be no more disruptions. There will be no more giving my energy to anyone. There will be no more trying to block me from what I'm doing. It was crazy because I ran into a woman out here that I used to know, and she used to be homeless, right? And I think she like pays rent now or whatever she was saying. She's kind of crazy, like she was saying a bunch of crazy stuff, but I don't really care about that. The point is, um, she's pretty cool. She was a pretty cool lady. She's a white lady, but she was like stuck down here, and I guess she still is. And she was just talking, and it was just a trip to me. It was just crazy because she was talking about everything that I go through. She asked me what I do, and I said, I stop corruption. Um, and I mean, that has to do with anybody who's corrupt in any position within this society. I don't care who you are, I will expose you, and that's really like the direction I'm going, along with a lot of other directions because I do everything at the same time. I'm a jack of all trades. But it was just crazy how she was talking about some of the same things that I go through, kind of how, she had people trying to block her through jealousy and envy and the same, all the feelings that stem from fear. And, feelings like that, they're not good feelings, man. They consume you. And that's why these people, they come and they try to project fear-based energy onto you. And I'm here to try to teach people how to combat that. I have already defeated these people. I don't know why they started typing and thinking they're going to do that after the fact. You lost. You need to go sit down somewhere and enjoy your pity party. It's that simple. Sit down with your frown on your face. You lost completely. Okay. You will always lose. You have always lost to me. You haven't won one time. And you people have gone to great lengths to try to spite me or do anything to make me feel anything. You never made me feel anything, ever. I mean, you can't really take responsibility. I mean, you may be responsible as far as the prison time you're doing for what happened to me, but I mean, you didn't do it, so you're a coward. You see what I'm saying? Y'all are powerless cowards. So y'all have never done anything to me. Get that right. And number two, everything you do is cowardly. It's nothing that anyone would be proud of, including you. Y'all aren't proud. You're ashamed. That's why you sit there and you hide behind your screen, you play your games, and you do what you do. And that's fine. You all can do what you do because that's the position that I put you in. I put all of these people in the position they're in, right? They're all falling deeper into their delusion because of me and my success. Okay, I continue to be successful. I will continue to rub it in your face because you had a problem with it, and that's awkward and weird. And I don't have to put up with weird people, right? Just like I would never tolerate your behavior. You would never come anywhere near me with your attitude, right? And the way you talk. And nobody has ever treated me anyway or done anything to me. What are you talking about? No, like I said, you people just got online. You started talking a whole bunch and typing. Yeah, and you accomplished nothing. You're not a magazine. I am the media. I am the voice. I have all the power, and my words matter and yours don't at the end of the day. And that's the truth. I'm in the position to make money on here. Like I said, I've been making a living on here this entire time. I've been making pretty good money on here, right? Which I believe will continue to increase. And again, you have to understand I have a totally fully accrued check of like over 130 bucks already. I'm just waiting for August 21st. Now it's through the 25th, so that's good. They brought the date down one day to make it a little quicker. So I'm gonna get my money at that point. I just have to keep my bank account going, which is the hard part because, like I said, every day, even when I get donations like yesterday, I want to just buy a couple of things, snacks and stuff to eat, which I'm figuring all that out too. Like a lot of things are coming together for me. A lot of things are getting better. A lot of things things are happening, man. I'm taking care of everything. So you have to understand, I'm putting everything in a great position. The only thing I need right now from everyone and actual fans and the public and sponsors, I need more sponsors and I need financial support. I don't need a whole lot, but I need some. And that's all I can say, man. Without it, I mean, there's nothing I can do. I have to have bus fare pretty much every day. I have to have that. That's like $2.50, and that's hard to get because cash back here, you have to pull out like $10 and pay like $1.25. Did y'all know that? So when y'all be talking to me, it's crazy because you're trying to give me a hard time, but I've got real life issues that I have to deal with that you all couldn't handle because, like I say, you're sheltered. You all live off a government check. You mooch. You try to play the system. You commit fraud, just like Tommy Sotomayor's GoFundMe was found for fraud and they took it down. These people are all scammers and criminals, and I'm putting them all behind bars where they belong so that they don't bother any innocent people out here. I'm the one protecting my communities, the neighborhoods, and the public, not the police. The police have done nothing for us at all but harass the guy who's tried to protect the public. I want to make sure that that's crystal clear and that everyone hears that. They've done nothing for us. They do not have your best interest at heart or mine, okay? They have not helped us in any way, shape, or form. They're not our friend. And it's just that simple. So, like I said, we're going to continue to do what we do here. I could care less how y'all feel about it. Again, I know exactly what movement you are. I know where you come from. You're like those parades they do in Austin, right? And you're corny. You just don't like men. I don't care, bro, whether you like me or not. Y'all don't run nothing. You run your mouth, okay? So I'm going to say this again, man. Everybody who's here, if you're watching my content, you owe me money. That's right. I don't do content for free. This is how I make a living. This is my survival, right? And yeah, I want people to pay me. Yeah. And I'm going to do everything to make sure that people pay me for my job, right? So like I said, I'm doing my job. I'm doing my part. I just need y'all to pick up the slack and do your part and look at it like that. And like I said, I'm not looking for people to be my little personal piggy bank. I'm not. I understand that people have things to do. I understand people have responsibilities, but this is my job. So just try to have a little bit of empathy and sympathy and understand this is what I do for a living. And I deserve to be compensated. I deserve to be paid, and I deserve to be appreciated for the service I offer the public. I do a lot for the world. A lot of you can't say that because you don't do anything for anyone. You don't do for anyone, but try to do for yourself. Well, they beg and mooch. They don't really offer society anything. I do. I offer a whole lot. You feel me? So, like I said, it's just different. We're different. We're not the same. We have nothing in common. Like I said, don't be typing to me, bro. Anything anybody has to say, they can say to my face, man. And it's just that simple. And the fact is that none of these people will because they're terrified of me and they're all cowards. All right? So, I mean, it is what it is. Hold on. So, yeah, like I said, other than that, I don't know, man. Like I said, people generally like me, love me. I'm a good dude. I help everyone. Like I said, I've done a lot for my community. I've done a lot for the valley. I don't run around toting it. I don't run around bragging. I don't run around saying the truth that I'm really that nigga and I run the streets. Like I said, I'm half Mexican and white. Y'all got to understand, bro, why I do the things I do. I'm out here, man. I don't have the excuses y'all have. That's the thing. I'd like to please everybody, but at the same time, I've stopped being a people pleaser a while back, and my deal is, you got to understand me, man. I'm an interesting animal, bro. I've had to adapt to my environment. I'm out here. I can't play with niggas. I can't. When you hear me say that, like, that's really who I am, bro. So it's never going to change. You know what I mean? Because I'm out here. So I'm out here in these streets. I have to do this for real, just like I'm out here in these barrios and these neighborhoods. I've been moving for real. So, like, I'm the real deal. I don't have the luxury y'all do. Y'all get to go and all of y'all is from the suburbs originally. I'm from the hood. And y'all have the luxury to sit there and talk about words and somebody said a word and like argue about words and terminology. I mean, in the ghetto, in the hood, and in real life and in the world, which is being turned into a ghetto, and I'm who taught the public that over 15, 20 years ago, that was the plan for the New World Order. I mean, you don't have that luxury. You're not going to walk up to somebody in the hood and say, you just said a bad word. You're not going to do that, right? You have to deal with your environment for real. I mean, I have to hold my own out here. This is about survival. This is about my life and protecting my life and self-preservation. So a lot of you, you want to run your mouth, but like I said, nobody runs their mouth to my face because I'm your superior. So it is what it is. Like, I'm the lion in the jungle. I'm just being real, and everybody knows it. All these people know it on here. I'm not going to have any more of this, like, transgressor energy, people talking to me in a way they never would. Everything you do needs to be real, okay? So if you can't say it to my face, then don't say it at all, okay? And that's it. In a sense, nobody can say anything to my face, right? Because they all know exactly who I am and how I get down and what I'm about. Like, I mean, I got it tattooed underneath my neck, homeboy. Like, I live this, bro. I don't tolerate disrespect from anybody. I don't back down to nothing and nobody. I don't care if it's an alligator. I don't care, bro. I really don't. That's what y'all don't understand. So that's the point, is like, there's no pacts between lions and men, right? So, like I said, that's all I'm saying. I just want people to support me. I want people to donate. I want people to enjoy my content and love my content. I make great quality content. I don't just film videos walking around. I do a lot, and I do a lot off camera, and I don't talk about most of what I do because there's a purpose for what I do, right? So, like I said, it is what it is, man. I know what I do. I know that I do more than anyone. I know I've accomplished and done more than all these agencies combined. I'm proud as hell of myself, and that's about it. So, like I said, I offer the life coaching, narcissism coaching, relationship counseling. If you got problems in your relationship, dating advice, all of that, like mediation, all that, bro. I offer all that. I can give you advice on pretty much anything that's legal. I mean, I can give you little tips on stuff for I can give you all fitness advice, all of that, man. I can help you get in shape. I can tell you what you need to do, all that, man. So like I said, but to the right people. You feel me? The people who deserve it and are being genuine. I don't deal with any clients or anybody who's not genuine. If you're my client, you're going to have to be genuine, and I'm going to screen everything and make sure that you are genuine, right? So, that's about it, man. I'm not going to be toyed with. I'm not going to be played games with, and that's it. So, like I said, I mean, I don't know what people's deal is on here, but, like, to ever come over here and try to project, I mean, Coach Eli is not a real life coach. Now he's talking about this, whatever, his weird fake business name. Nobody cares about that, man. The fact is, at the end of the day, bro, you don't run a real business. You're all a masquerade. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all like, you're like the Wizard of Oz, literally. So, I mean, you don't get any real views. You don't even do shorts. You ain't really making no real money. You're lying about everything, like Penguin, right? All y'all is lying. Penguin, they're buying all his views. All that's fake, right? It's all fake. I figured out what it was after I did the live. I thought about it. I said, that's not why I took it down. I took it down because they only gave me half of the money from it, so it was pointless. But I made my statement. I made myself clear. Everybody knows what it is. But, I figured out what it is. I'm like, well, that's what they want to do. They want to build a name off me. So I'm not going to take the bait like I never do. I'm too smart. So once I figure out what your modus operandi is in your game, because you're not smarter than me, and I don't know what you're talking about. Other than that, y'all got weird videos up talking about something. I'm not on here, bro, for all that weird stuff, bro. Like weird talk, fake talk. I'm the smartest dude that's ever existed. I'm a certified genius. That's why y'all try to ride my coattail. Y'all all look up to me and admire me. All I'm saying is I'm going to make sure that everybody acts the way that they really are in reality. You can sit there and pretend all you want on the internet. Yeah, that's the internet, and I'm not giving you a pass. I'm not letting it go. You understand? So whatever people say on the internet, I'm holding you accountable. Whatever, you know what I mean? Like if that means face to face, if that means in court, wherever. I mean, in reality, I'm holding you accountable for the things you say online. So like, you know, when you got people just talking crazy, like, just, okay. I mean, I don't know who would do that to themselves. That's been my question the whole time. Like, who goes into a situation, has no idea who they talking to or what they talking about, and then just basically worsens their situation, like does it to themselves? Like, who does that? None of these people like are real, bro. Like I'm telling you, like everybody knows what it is. So like I said, I mean, it just seems like it's all the same thing. As you want to cause me stress and problems and try to get me in trouble. Yeah, I don't got time for that, bro. I'm a grown man. Like I don't even have time to entertain that, which I never have. I don't got time to have that energy even sent towards me. Like I got time to make money. You feel me? So like I said, man, I got a really rough background. I come from the streets. I come from a whole different walk of life. Y'all know nothing about. Y'all could never walk in my shoes. And like I said, I never left that behind and I never will. But at the same time, I'm changing my life for the better. And that's the thing. Basically, what I'm on now is if you ain't with me being positive and doing something positive for people, and helping people and helping the public, and you ain't with me wanting positive change, when like I said, I mean, you know, I've done some damage in my life. Like I'm a force to be reckoned with for real. I'm a real gangster. Like, you know, it's like I'm a real force. You feel me? And I'm a lord. So I'm gonna say that again. I'm a lord. I don't bite my tongue about it. So like I said, I mean, people can tell themselves whatever they want, but the reality is so far-fetched. So it's so far from, I mean, what their delusion is far-fetched. The reality is so far from the things that these people have said online, and they all know it, that it's like when they see me, they're like, you know, like you know, like in the cartoons, like when the cartoon characters take a big gulp, like they're all scared, terrified. Like they all know what it is, but they really don't. And what I mean by that is you have no clue. You wouldn't know because you're not a street nigga. You're not a lord. You don't know my walk of life. And like I said, I'm not bullying anyone. I'm not trying to bother nobody. I'm not trying to pick on nobody. Nothing. I've been nothing but nice to everybody. I'm on this platform to be a normal person. You're not going to see any aggression come from me. I promise you that. You're going to see peace and happiness and love. You know, one way to defeat your enemies is with love, man. And that's what people don't understand. Like I said, I come from all that, man, and you people don't. That's the only part that's offensive to me. You know, that's like dudes in the suburbs wanting to act like they from the hood. Like I'm from the hood for real. Like I can walk you and show you where I can walk you through real hoods I've been in and show you these places, and I will when I get the money back up. And like I said, that's the other thing. Everybody talks about money every day. Money is irrelevant, man. All I do is wake up, try to get enough money to eat and survive. That's all I care about. Other than that, I'm Gucci, man. You feel me? So, like I said, I mean, I got nothing but time today. You know what I mean? And I just need a little bit of financial support, man. I need a little bit of money so I can do what I'm doing. It doesn't mean that I'm lacking. I'm really not. I'm good. But I need a little bit of financial support to keep this bank account going and keep myself eating what I want out here. So that's all I can say, man. I mean, other than that, like I said, I got things I got to pay all the time. I got to get bus fare all the time. That's $250 every day. I mean, it's not cheap, bro. It adds up, man. You know, like, I mean, any meal you go to a buffet, it's like the cheapest one's $13. The other ones are like $30. You feel me? I mean, any meal you're going to spend like $5-10. I be eating for cheap, like real talk. So, like I said, don't worry about me. Don't worry about my business. Worry about yourself. Get your weight up, not your hate up. And that's my thing, man. I don't worry about money like that. I just, you know, try to make money every day. That's it. Other than that, you manifest wealth, and you do that through karma and the laws of the universe and being a good person. And like I said, I know all my blessings coming to me. By the way, Christina told me the amount is up over like 2 million. I think almost 2.5 million or something like that, doll hairs that we looking at. And it's like a whole bunch of extra money on top of that. I don't know if it's like $289,000. I don't know, bro. The point is, I already feel like and know in my heart that I'm going to be swimming in dough in the future. I'm not worried about that. And that's the thing, man. The people who bless me now, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to bless you in ways you never could fathom. That's a promise, and you can hold me to it. You know, I'm a man of my word. Real talk, I hold my word. So, other than that, like I said, man, I'm Batman in reality. Is what it is. I don't play no games. I do what I need to do. I handle my business, and I'm a boss. Ain't nobody gonna give me a hard time for doing my job. All right. So I don't even know what happened with the mute button, but who cares? I'll talk to you in a minute.